to the 5-yard completion on first down. First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. The Charger D making things difficult, and it's 4th down. Desmond King there on the coverage.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Herbert hooking up with Henry that time for the Charger first.
A gain of
so here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Los Angeles.
Here's the first carry for Northwestern's Justin Jackson. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Now Herbert gives this one to Kelly. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
At the 33-yard line.
On 3rd down, Kelly. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
Made by Joe Hayden. A gain of 9 yards.
On 1st down, it's Herbert.
1st down.
He's going to dump this one down to Kelly. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
At the Steelers, 19.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. They'll set up the screen here to Justin Jackson. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Here's Jackson. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Ebron caught left side. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On first down, it's Samuels. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run again with Samuels on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
The tackle by Kenneth Murray. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Chargers' 38-yard line.
On 2nd down, Samuels. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2 yards, good enough for a first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This is Samuels. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Shift. What's up? 59, what's up? 59, what's up? Easy.
Play action. Now Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They go play action now. Roethlisberger. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Herbert's throw going to be caught by Henry. That catch good for only a couple.
Out of bounds.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that is incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Fourth down, and on is Ty Long to punt. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Their own 24-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And incomplete on the deep ball. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. To throw again is Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
1st and 10 at the
now Roethlisberger on 1st down. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Johnson, the intended target, and now it's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. James Washington, as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game. And that'll make it 13-7.
Makes the score Chargers 13, Steelers 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18.
The Charger drive about to get going. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Jackson. He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On the run, this is Jackson. And he's got some space here. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Going deep here for Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. On the carry, it's Jackson. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. They run again with Jackson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Joe Hayden there to bring him down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
They'll try the air now with Herbert.
21-yard line.
That's complete to his running back, Joshua Kelly. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Kelly.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
The ball carrier.
Justin Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. That's caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to launch it for Washington. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 56. Mike, 56. Right.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one covers 29 yards. First down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 23.
Yeah, middle. Mike, check, 59.
Ben to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Intended for Juju Smith-Schuster.
This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. On the carry, it's Samuels. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. And he knocks it through.
Is good. Makes the score Chargers 21. Steelers.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. On the ground, this is Jackson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Chargers.
They run on first down with Jackson. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 20.
Come
10,
on, bring it, baby,
and
bring it.
all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Touchdown.
Justin Jackson, 60 yards. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
56, right there, 56.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field. And that brings up 4th. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
The Steelers will go. It's Roethlisberger. But it's brought in by Washington. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, it's Roethlisberger. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Call that a very strong gain of 24. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
39-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Desmond King there on the coverage. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Looking deep here for Ebron. And Big Ben intercepted a third time. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
They'll take over.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target, and it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Chargers.
They'll run with Jackson. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Justin Jackson.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Taken down.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
First down, Los Angeles.
So the false start will back them up 5. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
The false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. Pretty good looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
At the 36-yard line.
Here's Herbert. And he is going to lose yardage here. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Looking to throw again on second down. Roethlisberger.
7-yard line.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Desmond King picks it. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Intercepted by the Chargers.
The Charger drive about to get going.
10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Michael Davis. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21.
Ty Long set to kick off.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. He's going to let it fly. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again. 3rd down here.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Roethlisberger. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete.